could go ahead and make your way to your seats, we'll go ahead and we'll get started this evening. Thank you. Tonight, we're here for the College and Career Informational Meeting, which I thank everybody for taking time out of their busy day to be here. It's a lot of information for seniors, and then we're also going to have a lot for the underclassmen as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started. This will be sent to you through Parent Square because there's lots of links for colleges and things, NCAA. So you will have a copy of this, so don't feel like you've got to take pictures, or you can just listen and then we will send it home, okay? All right, tonight we're going to talk about gaining knowledge for college and career-ready standards, prepare to identify colleges to best meet your needs, understand the procedures for visiting colleges. Okay, hold on. Free application for, or FAFSA. Gain knowledge of scholarships that's available for students. We're going to talk about ordering transcripts through Parchment, preparing to apply for college and obtain letters of recommendation, and we're going to talk about the NCAA process for student athletes. All right, so I've always preached about the college and career readiness indicators. I know you've probably heard me talk about that, seniors, since you were in the 9th grade. You guys are the first class that have to have a college and career ready indicator to graduate. What's wrong with this? I'm going to have to stand here. All right, so you've got to have a college and career rating indicator in order to graduate. It's a requirement by the state. To go out again? What do you think I've done? I'm going to tell you the ways to do that before it goes off again. Maybe it will work. All right, you can do that on the AC subtest your junior year when you're taking that. And if you score a 22 on the math subtest, a 22 in reading, 23 in science, or an 18 in English, that gets your college and career rating indicator. It's not your super score, your whole score. It's by that individual subtest. Most of our students receive the college and career rating indicator with that 18 in English. You can also have a military enlistment if that's something that you're interested in doing. AP exams, if you score a 3, a 4, or a 5, is another way to meet a college and career ready indicator. The work keys exam, 9th grade, I don't think my seniors, you didn't take it in 9th grade, but seniors, you will be taking it in September. And if you score a silver, a gold, or a platinum, is another way to receive a college and career ready indicator. So that work keys exam is by the ACT. It is the standardized test that all seniors must take in the state of Alabama. And it's more of a workforce ready test. It's just more applied math and English. Where ACT is going to be a college bound test, this one's more of a workforce test. But everybody has to take it, and that's for the silver, gold, or platinum, to the way those are graded. You can also take a dual enrollment class or a college course, helps you make that indicator. A career tech completer. If you've taken 3 classes in the same pathway and you have scored a 70 or higher, that is also another way to meet that indicator. So for example, if you were in the agri-science, you took beginning or fundamentals of agri-science, intermediate, and then advanced, all 3 are in that agri-science pathway. So that way you are a completer, and then you get the cord that you get to wear for graduation. Okay, so there's several different ways, and we have all types of opportunities. If we still get to the end of the senior year and we still haven't met one of the indicators by now, we also will offer a freshman orientation class through Wallace State, which we count as a college class, so that way everybody's got that college and career ready indicator before they leave. The school pays for that. There's no charge for the students to have to take that, so we take that charge on us. All right, our upcoming test dates that we've got going this year, October the 15th, 9th grade, you will be taking that work keys exam, and the seniors will be taking the work keys exam. So actually, we pay for those 9th grade students to take that work keys exam, and the reason we want to do that is so we can go ahead and let you guys go ahead and meet the college and career ready indicators, so you don't have to worry about it your 10th, 11th, and 12th grade year. So we go ahead and we offer that to you as a freshman. 10th grade, you're going to be taking the pre-ACT 10, which is that's your standardized test that you take for the 10th grade. That is the score. You'll receive your score. We take that in October. You'll receive it by Christmas, and it kind of gives you an indicator of what you would actually make if you were taking the actual ACT. So it's a little bit shortened version of the ACT, but it's very much like it. So those are the days, 9th, 10th, and 12th will be taking those. 11th grade is going to be having an extracurricular. We've got something for juniors to do that day. All right, and then on March 10th, when we get into the spring of the year, 10th grade, again, the high school, through a grant, we go ahead and we pay for all 10th graders to take the ACT. So you've taken the pre-ACT in the fall, and then as a 10th grader, you also get to take that ACT again. And then, of course, the 11th grade will also take the ACT. Having just the more times that you take that test and the way you see it and you get used to it and accustomed to it, the better your score is going to be. So that's why we try to get these tests. It's not that we want to test you all the time, but it's to benefit you so that you can make the best that you can get. So by the time you leave here, we've given you a chance at least to take the ACT twice. 9th grade and 12th grade, we've got something for you planned that day. So we'll talk about that when we get there. All right, this is going to be, I'm about to show you some online hyperlinks, and this will also be in your senior packet that we'll pass out at the end. But the NACAC online college fairs, that's just a virtual, it's just a virtual fair, and it's called virtualcollegefairs.org. And there's more than 600 colleges that are involved in this, so it's just a good opportunity. There's all kinds of dates, and I'll share those dates with you. The 600 colleges and universities, they give you a chance to ask admission questions, participate in workshops, demonstrate interest, and so on. So if you're still kind of seniors or juniors, if you're undecided about what college that you're thinking about, this is a really good opportunity to take advantage of. It's just not in-state colleges, but out-of-state colleges as well. Those it started August the 25th, and they go all the way through November 12th. And when I looked them up, it's nearly every afternoon they've got a session. I don't know if all 600 colleges are on it each time, or I don't know how it works. I haven't got on it personally, but it's just a really good opportunity for you guys to be able to see. So if you're wanting to see that, you just go to virtualcollegefairs.org. All right, I'm going to hand this over to Ms. Bates so you don't have to listen to me talk all night.
So Ms. Paula Graham is our college and career counselor, and she does a great job of connecting students with colleges and with careers. And one way that she does that is she has representatives come to the school during lunchtime, and they'll set up tables out here outside the auditorium. And so you may have an opportunity to visit with a college of your choice. You may also have the opportunity to visit with some of our armed forces as well. And so if those things interest you, we add those to the announcements, and you can go during lunch and speak with a representative from those things. And we really appreciate Ms. Paula Graham handling those for us. We do have a college visitation policy. Students beginning in their 11th grade year and through their 12th grade year have an opportunity, 3 days opportunity to visit colleges. All that you have to do is either email me or turn a note into the office that lets us know ahead of time, hey, I'm going to visit a college on this date. And then when you return from your college visit, if you bring us proof of attendance, a lot of times when you go to these college visits, they will provide you with a letter that says that you were there on their letterhead. As technology is becoming more and more used by folks, it may be that you get an email that says, hey, thanks for visiting our campus, and you can forward that to me, you can print it out, and you can drop it in the basket in the office. And what we'll do is we'll change that absence from a parent note to a school activity, because you're actually furthering your education by doing that. So if you'll just follow those policies, then we'll be able to allow you to visit those and it not affect your exam exemptions. So colleges also have preview days. A lot of times that these are Saturdays in the fall and in the spring, and we encourage you to seek those out and to take advantage of those, because they, first of all, you get to attend with a whole lot of people, which kind of makes it a lot more fun, but they also have very special events set up for these specific preview days rather than a private tour. So some of those that you might get to do is a campus tour and organization fairs, meet with the faculty, tour the facilities, and then a lot of times they will admit you to an athletic event on campus that day. So we really encourage you to seek those out. If you aren't finding one for your school, our counselors are here to help and would be happy to help, and Ms. Paula Graham as well. So these are all links to some surrounding area colleges for their preview days. And again, like Ms. Tuggle said, we're going to send this presentation out to you so you can click. So if you're interested in UNA, for instance, you could go and click UNA and it's going to take you to their preview days for the fall and the spring. And if you need help beyond that, again, we're here and happy to help you with that. All right, who's up next? Ms. Graham. All right, so this is Ms. Graham. I mentioned her. She's our college and career ready coach, and she does a fantastic job. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so college application week every year in the state of Alabama. We have a free college application week. This year it is going to be October 6th through the 10th, and during that week, During that week, students can apply to colleges for free. That means no application fee for most of the colleges in the state of Alabama, and there will be a few surrounding colleges. So if you have not applied to college yet, or if there's another college that you're interested in applying to, I would suggest waiting until this time. That way you can save those application fees. The FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid. That is the FAFSA helps to determine eligibility for federal grants, work study, and loans. It opens in October. Seniors will complete the 2026-27 FAFSA, and students and at least one parent will need an FSA account. So when you receive this, there will be a link for you to go ahead and create those accounts so that you will be ready to complete the FAFSA in October. You will use your 2024 tax returns. That will be for students and parents. And then it is a graduation requirement. However, there is a waiver available if you choose not to complete the FAFSA. And I will be sending out information through Parent Square. So instructions and all the information that y'all need to know, deadlines, and those types of things. There are FAFSA resources. The state of Alabama has a line that you can actually text message your questions to, and it's listed here. You can also contact the Federal Student Aid Information Center and the FAFSA website. There's also the Office of Financial Aid at your particular college can help you a lot with the FAFSA or any financial aid or scholarships. But we have the link up there for the Wallace State Financial Aid. They will be happy to help you with not only Wallace State, but they will, even if you're not going there, as a community college, you guys are in the community, they are happy to help you with the FAFSA as well. Finding and applying for scholarships, there is a Coleman High School scholarship page. If you guys have not already received that, it is on Parent Square. Students and parents should have received it a couple of times already, but you can find it on the Coleman High School website. It will also be linked in this presentation. And then we've also listed several other ways that you can look for scholarships. We will list local scholarships on our page. But you can find national scholarships at any of these links. There's lots more out there. This is not all of the links that there are, but we have given you some to get started. And there's a few more here. And like I said, you'll get all of these links in the presentation. Okay, I'm going to pass it over to Ms. Jill Bishop-Hollis.
My name is Jill Bishop-Hollis, and I'm one of the counselors here in our guidance department. Take care of students with last names that start with A through F, but we work collaboratively to take care of all of our students. So it's kind of a neat opportunity to get to know your student one-on-one as far as the scheduling and things like that, but then we're all three available in order to help them with situations like they come up with college preparation and some of the things that you'll be learning about tonight. Especially for our seniors, the Common Application could be a really good option for you guys. For those of you who are thinking about applying, and even our juniors and 10th and 9th graders that you're thinking about applying to mini schools, the Common App can be a one-stop shopping place for you. You'd have an opportunity to fill out one application, and if the school of your choice uses that application, you could just do one application and send it to many places. And many of the schools in the state of Alabama, it used to be that the Sanford and Birmingham Southern were the only ones that really used the Common App, but as of late, the University of Alabama system with UAB and Auburn and Alabama. A lot of those schools have come on board, so it's a neat opportunity to fill out one application and then have it sent many places, and you can also save some money as far as the admission fees and things like that as well. So if you have any questions about that, please let us know. There's a definite counselor component that goes with that, and we'll be working with you on recommendation letters and some other information that's required there. For letters of recommendation, let me just go ahead and encourage you to ask for them early. So especially for our seniors or our juniors and lower classmen who are looking for leadership opportunities and may need a letter of recommendation, especially if you're needing them from the guidance office or you're needing them from your administrators, we ask that you give us at least 2 weeks to work on those, and there's some information that we need. A great way to do it is to email us or make an appointment to talk with us in person. And we will be sharing with you a student and a parent profile, and then you will have an opportunity to complete those items. Parents can tell us everything they ever wanted listed in a rec letter. Students can tell us exactly what needs to be listed, like if it's a character reference or if it's purely academic, and then we can work with you on the rest of that there. The may key components, if you're asking a teacher for a recommendation, is also pleased to give them at least 2 weeks notice, and then follow up with them. Make sure you remind them because they get so busy during the school year with the content that they're covering, and also offer to mail it for them, offer to scan it in and send it for them. Whatever you can do to make it easier on the recommender, the better off you will be. So we will work with you if you have questions about recommendation letters or how to handle those, or you're not sure how to navigate that. Myself and Ms. Dutton and Ms. Munter will be glad to assist with that as well. It is good and appropriate to say thank you at least after you do these things and they send these letters of recommendation in, but we always encourage our students to write letters of appreciation, or at least a text or an email that says how much you appreciate them taking their time and effort and energy to recommend you for either the scholarship or the admission opportunity. Ordering transcripts. Ms. Stephanie Knight, who is the hub of our guidance office, is our registrar, and she does a fantastic job of taking care of you guys when it comes to transcripts and your records, your educational records that we keep on file. If you see here, and you'll see the link there, when you go to it, it will actually kick you to the actual Parchment page where you can order your transcript. We have 9th through 12th graders that often need transcripts. They can be useful whether you're working with your insurance and trying to get a discount for your driver's, your insurance on your car or your vehicle or your truck. Or it can also be for your seniors who are trying to send them in for scholarships, or if you're sending them in for applications themselves. You're going to be going to parchment.com. So you can go there a couple of ways. There's a link here. You can also go to the Coleman High School webpage and you click on students, and it's going to take you to a webpage, and we tell you in painstaking detail up here where to click, where to go, and what to do. If for some reason that does not work and Parchment does not work for you, please come by the guidance office and see Ms. Knight. She's our go-to person to make sure your transcripts get where they need to go. There is a fee associated with that, so have your credit card ready, but it's not huge. And it also doesn't go to us, so please don't think you're getting a kickback here. But it does go to ensure that your transcript is being submitted electronically, which is a lot safer than going to the snail mail right now. So please just, if you need a transcript or you run into a problem with it, let us know, and we'll be happy to assist you with that. NCAA is going to be Ms. Shannon Dutton, and she's our counselor with G through O, so we'll let her cover all that for our student athletes.
Hello everyone. If we've not had a chance to meet, my name is Shannon Dutton, and I am specifically speaking to my athletes here. So if it is even a thought in your mind that you may want to go to college to play a sport, it would be a really great idea to go ahead and go to the NCAA portal, as they call it. You may hear it called EC, the Eligibility Center, and create a free account. So I'm going to walk you through some resources here. So there's also this college-bound student-athlete guide. It is like an intense 120-something page document full of answers to your questions. If you cannot find the answer to your question, please shoot me an email. I'll help you find the answer to your question. But it's a really good idea to go ahead and be thinking through that. If it's something that you're interested in, go ahead and create a free profile account. And then there's also an account if you're looking specifically at a D1 or a D2 school where you can transition. They did up the fee this year, so it used to be about $99, and now I believe it is like $105. So they went up just a little bit. However, if that's something you want to come talk to me about before you choose to pay for that, I'll be happy to do that with you. So here's also some other resources, just going through looking at maybe your specific situation, what schools are you interested in, what opportunities are out there, and just to kind of reflect on going to do those college visits. I really encourage that, especially for our athletes. Go on campus, see what it feels like, talk to the coaches, just see what works best for you, and ask those tough questions as you're planning for your future. And then John Baylor. So you've heard us talk about John Baylor before. I want to highlight this is a really great opportunity for our students. We've seen really big gains, specifically regarding ACT prep and our college prep. Please take advantage of this. You have access to this through your Clever, and we've seen really big gains, really big jumps as far as academics go, and we want you to know that that resource is available to you, something that you can work out at home. You do not have to do it here, but really good BE activity as well if you would like to take advantage.
Hi, I'm Kelly Muncher. I am the new counselor, and I have P through Z. And I'm going to talk to you about requesting conferences with your counselors. So, met Ms. Bishop Hollis and Ms. Dutton. So you can see our emails up here, and as we said, we're going to send this out, so you can just got the quick links. You can also request a meeting with Ms. Paula Ram if you're wanting to meet about colleges and making career plans for your future. You can also see your administrator. Ms. Bates is the A through F administrator. Ms. Hines is the G through O administrator, and Mr. Sparks is with me for P through Z's. If you ever need to speak with them. Okay. All right. As you can see up here, these are folks that have come to visit with us tonight from our industries and our college and militaries. We are so glad they've come out to meet with us tonight. And so we've got a lot of folks out there. We've got Chick-fil-A, we've got Craft Academy, UNA, UAH, the representative from the U.S. Army is out there, several stands out there from Wallace, so we're very excited to see all of them out there tonight. Ms. Bishop Hollis has put out a senior handout. Some folks from the FFA are standing out there when you go out the door. They'll have them ready to give out. The seniors need to make sure that they get those because it's going to have all the important information and dates for upcoming events and throughout the year and some other things that we've talked about. And let's see, what else do we got on here? Nope, there we go.
I'm Emily Hines. I'm the assistant principal for alphabets G through O. I'm going to talk to you about the good part, the exam exemption, right? Woo-hoo! So seniors, you have to get the whole bingo card filled up before you get your exam exemption. Okay, so the whole bingo card has to be filled up, and you'll turn it into the table that's over there by the cage, where all the supply, all the spirit shop ware is. Please, 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 make sure that you write your name legibly first and last, okay? Because last year we had to go hunt down and I couldn't figure out who they were, and so they didn't get their exam exemption. So make sure we can read it. Underclassmen, you will also get one of these. When you go to turn yours into the table by the cage, you will put your name on a little raffle, it's like a little raffle ticket.
You'll put your name and your grade level on there, and then you'll drop that down in the yellow box. Does anybody have any questions about the exam exemption? Nope. I want to also say that Ms. Graham, she helps with college and career, but she also is very connected in the industry around here. So if you are interested in like industry or trades or anything of that nature, she's the one you need to talk to about that too. Yes, Bryce Burton. We have not set the limit as of right now. So it's kind of like 6 hours. Do we have any other questions? And the exam exemption is only for the fall semester, okay? You can't roll it over to next semester. It's only for this semester. Remember, next semester we usually do one with the ACT depending on what you make on your ACT growth, okay? What did you say, Mr. Clark? Okay. Anybody got any other questions? We'll be out and around. If y'all need to ask us a question, so just come see us. The bingo cards will be with the counselors as you're going out the door, so grab one, students, on your way out the door, and have a great night. Thank you for coming.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services for the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And don't forget, we're open on Saturdays.
When it comes to getting you back on the road of life, Alpha is there by your side when you need us most. Handling your claims quickly. Because now is better than soon, and paid is better than pending. We make sure everything is taken care of, so you can get back to what matters most.
Call Alpha agent Kathy Sims in Coleman for a quote today.
Are you ready to make your